I'm here with Emily. We are here to talk about Go for Gold. Woo!
Yeah.
Yeah. So, some of you may wonder what Go for Gold is. You guys, really, it's the system. It's the system that it's a systematic way to follow up with leads. It's a systematic way to turn no's into yeses. It's the system that you use to nurture your people that you've talked to in a heartfelt, authentic way, and also be able to attract your people that you want to work with, that feel good to work with, to you. Okay, so that's what Go for Gold actually is. But as with any of my stuff, I don't want you to hear from me, right? I could talk about it till I'm blue in the face, but who gives a rip what I have to say? What we should care about is what the people that are actually taking it have to say and what it's doing for them in their lives, right? So, cue Emily here. And Emily, where were you at in your business before you even heard about Go for Gold?
Well, I started building December 2018, trying to build. And I tried to do the class thing and I wasn't getting any momentum. So I tried vendor events, still wasn't getting any momentum.
Mm-hmm.
And so I had given up in November of last year after the rally. I had planned a rally and nobody showed up.
Stop it.
Yeah. So I was like, well, there goes that. I'm done wasting my money.
That's how it feels, right? That's definitely how it feels, especially after that. That would, because that probably had a good amount of money put into it.
So after that, I had given up and I started making like salves and rubs and stuff. And I was selling those over Christmas real cheap, but I wasn't building.
Yeah.
And then after I had my son in February, I was like, I have to do something. Like, I need to make it work. Mm-hmm. I need a system. I'm a teacher. I thrive with systems. So,
yes.
So I messaged a person in my upline. I was like, I need something. Help me. Tell me what to do. Tell me the steps to do. Yes. And she's like, well, I found this group on Facebook. I'll send you an invite. I was like, okay. So she sent me the invite. She was at Ignite. And I did some searching and I found Go for Gold. I was like, let's do her.
Yes. Awesome. Who was that invited you?
Jennifer Bohe.
Oh, very cool. Oh, that's awesome. I love it. That's one of my favorite things about Gold Getters is friends invite friends, and it's like a cross-line thing. Mm-hmm. And sometimes it's upline and sometimes it's downline, but a lot of times it's also cross-line where everybody's just like, listen, there's enough of like, we don't need to compete against each other at all. And especially once you get into Go for Gold, you realize that there really isn't any competition out there, because literally nobody can compete with you, your history, and what you have gone through that has brought you to where you are right now. And that's what Go for Gold actually brings out of you. It brings the value out of your experience and then turns that into a business, which mm-hmm. is, I don't think I've ever said it like that before. I feel like that needs to be, we need to cut that clip out somehow. But yeah, so whenever you started, did you have that feeling at all whenever you first saw it where you were like, okay, is this another one of those things? Is this like just going to be something else that I spend money on that isn't going to work? Did you have those reservations at all?
I was a little bit skeptical because I had spent the money buying different programs, different books. Mm-hmm. Buy this book, it's going to help you. Buy this program, it's going to help you. Buy this planner, it's going to help you. And it didn't help me. But
yeah,
Go for Gold has helped me in so many ways.
Yeah. And an interesting thing, so now looking back on those things, just out of curiosity, because this is kind of how I see it a little bit, maybe not with all of the things, but I think with a lot of them, now that you've gone through Go for Gold and now that you have your business, like you've got a good solid grip on your business, now you can kind of go back to those planners and stuff like that. And they actually can help when you've got the rest of it. It's just like, So they've been touted like they're going to do the stuff that like actually Go for Gold does. Like that's the system, and then everything else can still help, but you need the system, or else that's where
it was little pieces here and there, but nothing was put together.
Exactly. Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, so then after you took Go for Gold, what has happened? What's like a surprising thing that has happened in your own business so far?
Well, my confidence to talk to people has skyrocketed. Yesterday, I sent a message to one of my 25 influential 25, and I never, ever would have done that before. Like,
and why do you think that is?
Conversation cheat sheets. They saved my life.
Seriously, if you're somebody out there that feels like you don't know what to say when you're talking to somebody, we have a conversation cheat sheet. That's what it's called. It was literally built from thousands of conversations that I had, and I only pulled from the ones that led to sales. So that conversation flow is exactly what needs to happen. It's like you need to touch on these different points before you even talk about signing somebody up for anything. That's where a lot of people, I feel like, miss the boat, and it's just they just don't know better. They just miss the boat because they think, well, okay, so my goal is to sell this kit. Well, I'm talking to this person and my goal is to sell the kit, so I'm going from A to B. I'm talking, and now I'm going to sell the kit, and then people are like, whoa. Okay, bye, right? Because you just did what I thought you were going to do. Whereas instead we go through a whole conversation and we're not even talking about that stuff. But that's in Go for Gold, you guys. So what would you say to somebody that is on the fence about thinking about whether they're actually going to do it or not? If they're just kind of like, I don't know.
Well, I've already had a few of these conversations. Ooh. So I've told people to it's do it. It's not the same as everything else. It's different. It gives you the pieces that you need to succeed. Yes. It's the complete puzzle instead of just a piece here and there.
Oh man, that's so good. That is so good. The complete puzzle instead of a couple pieces here and there. That's exactly what it is. I think my daughter fell down. Hang on just a second. Let's see what's going on. Okay, I think she's all right. Okay. Whew. When you hear that first cry and you're like, what was that? Okay. Yeah. I think she just fell on something. There were no additional screams. So I just lost my mom brain went into like, what's going on down there? So yeah, it's all of the pieces actually put together. The way that I've described it recently is it's like, whenever you see a bicycle, you got your two wheels and it looks like a bike and it's like, you're going to be able to ride it somewhere and all of that stuff. Well, what Go for Gold is the chain on the bike, because it can all look like a business. You can have your website, you can have your Facebook page, you can be doing your posts and da-da-da-da-da. But unless you have the chain on the bike, you are going nowhere. And it's actually the thing that propels all of the stuff together, because you guys, there are a lot of things that work together. When you set them up, then you're golden. It just needs to be set up. So that's what Go for Gold is. But yeah, so any last words that you would have for people? Any last things that you would say to them?
Just do it, people.
Do it.
Just do it. Get her done.
Get her done. Oh, man. Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Emily. You have an awesome day, and I will see everybody else later.
Yeah. See ya.
Bye-bye.